Yo, what up guys, we're back with another video here, and today I'm going to be reacting to how good are your eyes, cool and quick test. Let's start.
So are you ready? This test will reveal if your eyesight is your superpower. Like, can you cut through steel with your heat vision or something? No. We all know that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Do your windows need cleaning, or are they crystal clear and give a sharp picture of the world? Take this test to find out. There will be 4 stages, and it will get harder and harder with each stage. The first one might seem like a piece of cake, and if you're actually seeing a piece of cake, then we got problems. But the further we go, the more concentration it will require. In fact, only 8% of people can pass stage 4 because it's so hard. You will have the same task for every question in all the stages. The task is to pick 1 out of 10 colors, which is different from the rest. To pass each of the stages, you have to find that odd one out in each task. If you fail once, you fail the entire stage. Hey, no pressure. So, sharpen up those eyeballs. Here's stage 1.
Yeah, I think it's 1.
Okay, this one was easy.
I see 4.
I have no doubt you can find the odd one out here as well.
What's the stage you've gotten to, okay? And which one you failed on. I see 7. I'm not gonna say them after this one. I think it's very, very complicated.
Done with stage 1? It was just a warm-up. 97% of people succeed at this stage. Stage 2, moving up on the difficulty scale. This one will require more attention.
Okay. Guys, I can physically see it. Yep. Oh, 7. Also hard.
Let me take a look at this one.
I think it's 10.
Yes, I knew it was number 10.
I think it's 2.
Still winning at it.
I think it's 2. I think it's 10.
Stage 2 is over. Did you make it? Hit thumbs up if you did. In that case, you have a healthy average eyesight, just like 55% of all test takers. The challenge is getting tougher and tougher. Get ready for stage 3.
There
A
is.
bunch of motorcycles are going by.
I know.
And look.
I'm making a video, but okay. Be back, guys.
I see.
Okay. Can't like have too much pressure on my knee because I tripped yesterday. I think it's 9. And so do.
Wow, that was very subtle.
I think it's 9. I'm pretty sure. I positively think. Yes! Okay.
These 50 shades of turquoise are not really different, are they?
6.
Oh, I see it now.
I think it's 3. Honestly, I think it's 3. Yes. I think it's 2. I think it's 2.
Done with stage 3.
Oh.
Congratulations to those who made it. You stand with the 30% of people who made it too. In case this was the stage you failed at, don't be sad. You can improve your eyesight, and this video will tell you how to do it. And now it's time for stage 4. Caution, it might change your life because you can discover some superpowers in yourself.
I don't care about that, but okay.
Ready, set, go. Are you kidding me? These are identical.
6?
Oh, who could have thought this was the odd one out?
What?
Let
7?
me clean my screen. Maybe it'll help me solve this one.
I got 7. Oh my god.
No way! I thought it would be number 4.
8? Whoopin' 10. Two. Just guessing these. 1 off. Just 1 off. 7. No, I was close.
Wait, what? Unbelievable. Done and done. Congratulations to all superhumans out there who made it. Your
got
eyesight
1
is
right.
fantastic. 92% of people failed at this task, and you managed to rock it. There's
No,
a
I
chance
didn't.
you are a tetrachromat. This smart word is used to define people who have more receptors in their eyes than others and can see more shades of different colors. Time to share your results. Did you manage to make it through all 4 stages?
No, I made
If
it
you
past
failed,
3. Yeah, I'm gonna pause this. Okay. And we'll watch one more. I hope it has the riddle ones. Oh, did I just go? Riddles. And that one.
Lets me out, huh? Hey, are you a fan of good old Agatha Christie novels? Or are modern works with elements of thriller more to your liking? It's time to test yourself. We're all familiar with typical IQ tests that rate your intelligence level after you've answered 40 standardized questions. But there are some other ways to find out what your inner genius can do. We found several riddles that only a few people can figure out.
And you guys
Do you feel
can
brave enough to crack them?
on if you
Then
want to.
go ahead and test your detective skills with these riddles. After each riddle, you'll be given 15 seconds to find the answer. Here we go. Number 7, jailbreak. Jack is placed in a cell with a dirt floor and only one window positioned so high no one could reach it. The cell is empty except for a shovel.
We're just gonna pause
It's hot
it.
and dry
You think
there,
I care?
but
No.
Jack won't get any food or drink
also,
anytime soon.
Shout out
He
to
has only 2
Right
days to
Side
break out of the
for
jail. If not,
these
he'll
riddles.
die.
They actually are like
We
really
know what you
fun
have immediately thought, but
to
no.
me.
Digging a tunnel is
But
not
if
an
you
option,
think
as it will take more
that
than 2 days.
It's fun.
So,
Comment down
how
below.
should Jack escape the cell? What's your guess? Don't forget, you can pause the video to have more time to think.
Okay, well I don't want to. Okay, well I already know this one. I think he has to like build a hill to go up, or like stairs or whatever, with the shovel you see in the background. So like, yeah.
All set? Here's the answer. Well, the way out for Jack turned out to be a piece of cake. He had to use the shovel to make a pile of dirt under the window, climb on it, and escape from the cell.
Yeah.
Seriously, who secures prisoners this way? All right, number 6, a stolen necklace. Mrs. Smith went to the police claiming that her vintage necklace was missing. The woman was upset. When the police arrived, they saw no signs of a break-in, no messed up locks, no misplaced doors. Only one window was broken. There was a total mess inside the house and dirty footprints all over the floor. Surprisingly, the next day, Mrs. Smith was arrested for fraud. Why?
I think I know this one. She wanted to,
Are you ready there? 5 seconds left.
okay. I think, I don't know. She broke the window from outside and then had to knock that over, and the vase that I think you can see in the background, and then made a bunch of footprints to seem like she got robbed, but like you could tell because there's no glass out in there's no glass in like in the house.
Here's the answer. The police were sure that Mrs. Smith lied to them because the window was broken from the inside. If it had been broken from the outside, little pieces of glass would have been on the room's floor.
I want to say that was a half a point.
Murder at school. On the first day of the school year, a geography teacher was murdered. The police had as many as 4 suspects. They were the gardener, the math teacher, the coach, and even the school principal. Yeah, I vote for the principal. Now, the sticking point was that they all had alibis. The gardener was cutting bushes. The math teacher was holding a mid-year test. The coach was playing basketball. The principal was in the office. Despite this, the killer was arrested immediately. Can you guess who killed the geography teacher and how the police solved the mystery? You have 15 seconds to find the killer.
I'm going to pause it for you guys. So, you guys haven't noticed it, the first day of school, right? First day. The second guy said he was holding a mid-year test, and it was the first day. So, think about if he was the killer, okay? Give you at least like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Now we're just gonna let it run out.
The killer was the math teacher.
Yep.
According to his own words, he was holding a mid-year test. But the crime happened on the first day of the school year.
Yep.
He needs to learn how to lie better, don't you think?
You shouldn't lie at all. Like,
Number
everybody
4,
does it
a
before.
lonely man.
No one understands.
A lonely old man lived in his house in the suburbs of a city. He led a quiet life, Perhaps he was a homebody, as he never left his dwelling for long. It was a midsummer Friday when the mailman walked by and called out for the man. There was no answer coming from inside the house. The mailman looked into the window and, oh no, saw the man in a pool of blood. When the policeman arrived, he found Tuesday's newspaper, 2 bottles of warm milk, and 1 bottle of cold milk. The next day, the killer was arrested. Do you know how the police found out who it was so quickly? What is your idea?
So you know how it said whatever, like Tuesday or Thursday newspaper? He maybe gave the newspaper. I don't know why the milk jugs are outside, but I think he went inside the house, killed the dude. I think he left like milks out there. 2 were like from Thursday, and the 1 was from the day, and he got arrested. That's what I think. So like, yeah, that's what I think. So let's play the video.
Five seconds remaining. Can you see the answer? It was obviously the mailman. He knew that no one in that house would read a newspaper on Wednesday or Thursday. That's why he came only on Friday. Number 3, 2 pills. A serial killer had a particular practice going. He kidnapped people and made them take 1 of 2 pills. 1 was harmless, the other was poisonous. Whichever pill a victim took, the serial killer took the other one. Then the scheme repeated itself continuously. Victims took their pills with water and died. The killer repeatedly survived. How did he always get the harmless pill? Good luck. Your time has started.
I think there's an ice cube. Here, let me pause it. I think there's an ice cube, and he put poison in the ice cube. Or there's water. Or there's water in. Or poison was in the water mixed with it, and you couldn't see it. So then, both of the pills were harmless, and the killer always survived because, the killer always died. The victim always died. The killer never died because both of the pills were harmless, so we already know that, and yeah. There's no poison in his water. And that's how it goes.
Here's the answer. The serial killer was tricking people. The poison was in the glass of water his victims drank, not in the pill. Oh, that stinks. So unfair. Anyway, number 2, frozen windows. Once, on a cold winter day, a tragedy happened. John found his friend dead in his own house. John called the police and said he was just passing by Jack's house when he decided to drop by to see him. He had been knocking and ringing the bell for a long time. However, all was silent. Perhaps Jack wasn't at home. But John could very well see the light in the room through a frozen window. He breathed on the ice window glass and saw Jack on the floor. Unexpectedly for John, the police arrested him as the main suspect. Why? 15 seconds to go.
Okay, I know this. I think I know this one because he had to murder his friend. Like, cleaned off the window and then pretended to ring the doorbell a bunch of times, knock on the door a bunch of times, like, keep doing that. And yeah, did it. And then he went to the window and he already cleaned it off, so like, then the police knew immediately. So John was arrested and John was the killer.
Only 5 seconds left. Obviously, John hasn't thought his legend through. He wouldn't be able to unfreeze the window glass because it's usually icy on the inside. And finally, number 1, chemical substances.
I'm gonna say this.
A famous chemist was murdered in his lab.
Ooh.
There was no evidence found except for a piece of paper with the names of chemical substances on it. On the day he was murdered, the chemist had only 3 visitors: his wife Mary, his nephew Nicholas, and his friend Jonathan. The police arrested the murderer right away. How did they know who it was? A little hint. Pay closer attention to the note.
I already know who it is, but like, it has carbon, oxygen, nickel, platinum, and sulfur. I think that's what it says. So we start off with, I don't know, but I know who it is. It's Nicholas. Because like that, I don't understand it.
The answer is hidden in the note. This piece of paper had a clue. If you combine the short names of the chemical substances on the paper, you'll get a name. Nicolas. Even dying, this man remained a real chemist. Speaking of chemists, here's one for you. Johnny was a chemist's son, but Johnny is no more. For what he thought was H2O was H2SO4, which is, of course, sulfuric acid. Oops. Well, did you manage to solve these detective riddles? Did you? Wow, if so, don't forget to hit like and share this video with your friends. If we get at least 40,000...
I'm gonna look for one more that I know. This one.
5 children's riddles that are too hard for 95% of adults. You know, for some reason, adults think that they are smarter than children. Ha! However, some tasks are not about being smart, but about the way people look at the world. With age,
No,
our
you're
minds
saying
become less
kids
flexible.
are smarter than
Otherwise,
adults?
how can we explain that we can't solve
Nah.
tasks that children crack easily? We decided to stretch your brain a little and see if you can come up with 5 children's puzzles. Did you manage to keep your brain as young as a child's? You'll have 20 seconds for each task. Pause the video if you need more time to think.
I don't need 20 seconds. Just say that.
All right, counting down from number 5,
Jeez.
chess players. Okay, put your thinking caps on now. 2 people are playing chess. They played 5 games, but according to the results, each player scored 3 wins. How could this happen?
Can you, 5. They played one more round, I'm just guessing, I don't know. I'm 10, alright? I don't know if I'm a young child, but I'm getting to be an older child.
Are you ready to find out the answer? Well, this one was pretty easy. This could happen only under one condition. They did not play against each other.
Okay, well,
All
you
right,
guys said that wrong.
number 4, a box of chocolates.
Yummy.
Life is like a box of chocolates. No,
It
wait,
is.
that's a different story. Here we go. This one is from an American 12-year-old student math worksheet. There are 50 chocolate candies in the box. 30 of them come with a caramel filling, 25 with coconut. 10 of them are 2 flavored candies with caramel and coconut. And the rest of them are just chocolate candies with no filling.
Okay, I'm gonna do the math, so.
So, which
This is
diagram
very
reflects
obvious.
the box of chocolates correctly?
Nope. It's definitely not 8. Has to get up to 50, right? $30. Huh? I don't know. I'm just gonna guess, like, I think it's A. Could be wrong.
The answer is diagram B. It's just some simple math.
I
How many
couldn't
caramel
think
candies
of it.
are there in the box? 30 minus 10 equals 20. And how many coconut candies are there? 25 minus 10 equals 15. Now you can find out how many plain chocolate candies were in the box. 50 minus 20 plus 15 plus 10 equals 5.
Yeah. Let me see
Okay,
it.
number 3, task of intelligence.
I don't
Okay,
have
just
intelligence.
one more math task. Here we go. A bottle of water and a bar of chocolate cost $11. Chocolate costs $10 more than water. How much does water cost? You're tapping your pencil there, aren't you?
Okay. What we're saying, they're like 10 or 5 cents, and it equal to $11. The tax of that. The water bottle is actually not $1. That is like, you need, this has to be, I'm just gonna say it's 10, so like you, 100, that's 90, that's $10.90, and then that, actually no, it'd have to be 5, so like, that's 5 cents, and then that's 95, and then the tax is 5, and that's how they got 11. Okay, let's see if I'm right or wrong. And I also got some time to spare.
Time's up. If you don't understand why we gave you 20 seconds for this task when the answer is obvious, think again. Here's another equation. Let the bottle of water cost X dollars. Then X plus X plus 10 equals 11. 2X equals 1. X then equals 0.5. So one bottle of water costs 50 cents, and the chocolate is $10.50.
Gonna give myself a half a point.
Number 2, a missing letter. All right, your task is to figure out what letter in this row is missing. And go.
I think think it's... G.
This is a row of letters that lists the first letters of the days of the week from Monday to Sunday. So the missing letter is T. Many people think there is some kind of pattern, but the last two letters are the same, so it confuses everyone.
Wow.
Like this video if you agree. Yeah, it just confuses me. Alrighty, and number 1, holy t-shirt. No, this is not a religious question. How many holes does this t-shirt have?
Yeah, you guys are gonna get confused, and I know the answer. You say, I'm making a video on Snapchat. So, if you guys get confused, I think it's really obvious. So, I'm gonna count with you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? It's 5. Actually, I'm just gonna let you guys guess for your own. Because it's not 5.
The right answer is 8. 2 holes for the sleeve, 1 for the neck, and 1 more for the body, and 4 new holes.
Yep, that's what I got.
We can see the background through the holes, which mean there are 2 more in the back. How many puzzles did you manage to solve? It's believed.
I only got 1.5. So, like, yeah. And... okay. See y'all later, and also we gotta something. Yep. Sub to me, please. I'm gonna show you how much views I have. And yeah, see y'all later. Peace out.